Welcome to the deep dive. You've likely been following the news, and we know this renewed trade friction between the U.S. and China has been very much on everyone's radar.
Absolutely.
You sent us a really comprehensive set of materials, news articles, economic reports, and we've spent time distilling it all down for you.
Exactly. And the catalyst, as everyone's aware, was President Trump's tariff increases back in April.
Right.
So in this deep dive, we really want to clarify first the immediate economic repercussions,
Okay.
then look at the broader geopolitical shifts happening, and crucially, address that big question. Based on what we've examined, could this, actually escalate towards a major global conflict?
Like World War III, yeah, that's been floated.
It has. And we'll also touch on how this might affect smaller economies, maybe using Bhutan as an example.
Okay, sounds good. So let's maybe start with the initial moves. What actually happened in April?
Well, the U.S. moved pretty quickly, imposing a really substantial 145% tariff on a whole range of goods coming in from China.
145%? Wow.
Yeah. And unsurprisingly, perhaps, China responded almost immediately. They hit back with their own significant tariff, 125%, but on select American products.
So a very rapid tit-for-tat escalation.
It was. And what's quite interesting, I think, is the strategic nature of those initial salvos.
How so?
Well, while the U.S. tariffs were quite broad, China's retaliation specifically targeted U.S. agriculture and aerospace.
Ah, okay. Key sectors.
Exactly. It suggests a pretty calculated approach, doesn't it? Aiming at sectors with significant U.S. export power and maybe sectors with influential domestic lobbies, too.
Right, hitting where it might hurt politically as well as economically.
Precisely.
And the immediate economic fallout. The sources mentioned some pretty staggering numbers.
They did. I mean, one figure that really jumps out from the reports is that $3.8 trillion drop in market value.
For U.S. tech companies, right?
Yes, for U.S. tech, just since this latest round kicked off, it's an eye-opening number.
It really is. Does that just show how interconnected everything is, even if tech wasn't the main target initially?
I think it does, powerfully. This kind of rapid decline, even hitting companies maybe not directly targeted by all the tariffs, it just illustrates how deeply woven together global supply chains are.
And investor confidence, too, I
Yeah,
suppose.
and investor confidence, absolutely. It crosses borders instantly. This isn't just about, direct trade volumes anymore.
It's about the fear of disruption.
Exactly, the anticipation of widespread disruption. And we're also seeing significant headwinds for the U.S. agricultural sector.
Because they were targeted.
They were. The reports show a sharp decrease in farm exports heading to China. And there's that projected $49 billion trade deficit for the U.S. in fiscal 2025.
That really underscores the real economic pressure building up.
It does.
Right. So, okay, moving beyond these immediate economic hits,